Testing, testing, testing. I believe we should be live. At least I believe. Let me just double check, make sure everything's good. I check this, you guys can hear me all right? Okay, cool. I'm not going to be around the bush too much. I'm just going to get into the last breaths. However, I will say that this stream is going to primarily focus on Phase 1. And that's because Phase 1... That's because I've realized that no hitting each phase consecutively is going to be a nightmare. And I'm not going to skip this cutscene this time since a lot of people haven't seen it before. Or a majority of my audience. To the monster's terror, the human began slaughtering anyone in his path. No matter the effort took to end the madness, it always ended with futility. Harnessing determination, the human would always triumph over even the most powerful monsters. However, someone was watching from afar. Massacres came and went until various genocide routes later. Finally, they stumbled upon a mysterious door never before seen. Curiosity struck them, and they turned the doorknob. A strange figure stood in the center of the room, broken and motionless. Any sort of attempt to interact with it garnered no response. Suddenly, they left. The human fell unconscious. The invisible figure quickly started towards a little snowy town. There, it found a skeleton named Sans. To the figure's futility, it found the skeleton had great knowledge of many things. Suddenly, seeing him as a valuable fig tool, he spoke to him frequently through his fantasies. Talked about many things. These many things included everything that the human had done. The massacres, the mayhem, and the plight. Of course, the skeleton's belief wavered tremendously. That was until the figure spilled not words, but experiences. The skeleton saw. The skeleton reeled in dread. He knew that he couldn't let this issue fester. He swore to his last breath that he'd be pulling out all the stops. Yo, the name of the game! Anyway. I decided not to skip it this time, since as I was saying, I think a majority of my audience doesn't know the lore behind Last Breath, so I'm gonna actually go through a bit of the dialogue for anyone who's new to Last Breath. Anyway, hello, welcome to day 2. One thing that I was saying earlier, was that I realized that this adventure is going to be ridiculous. There have been 2 ever recorded no-hits of Phase 3. 2 ever recorded no-hits of Phase 2, at least I could find. And I could not find a single no-hit of Phase 1. And after doing some research, Phase 3 and Phase 2 are ridiculous and no-hit, and Phase 1 has straight-up RNG. Also, there's some RNG in Phase 2. Phase 3 is surprisingly non-RNG based. Anyway, as the description says, we're going to be mainly focusing on Phase 1. And I'll probably just get the runs going, and if I remember stuff I forgot to mention, I'll mention it as I continue. Hey ya! You've been busy, huh? As always. So, I've got a question for you. But this time, it's a different one. How do you think your actions change this world? Still not very outspoken, eh? Well, doesn't matter. Anyway. You can drop the act now. I already know everything. What I'm gonna do now? Well, you will see very soon. Let's just get to the point. It's a beautiful day outside, as usual. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, monsters like me can't afford not to care anymore. Pretty good first attack. I say pretty good first attack as many people like die usually to that attack, and I survived it with 84 health. Actually, many people usually get past that attack, but with like 1 health left. Shows you how much I've gone this game down to muscle memory. Not to brag or anything. Gosh, the middle bones are the worst. We might do some Phase 2 and Phase 3 just to add some variety, but for the most part I plan to mainly focus on Phase 1. My original plan... Oh, I forgot to read off what he's been saying. Oh, well, that's fine. But my original goal was to do Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3 all together at once, damageless. I now realize that goal is a ridiculous one, and I now plan to do each of them individually damageless, and then when I make like a no-hit video about how I no-hitted Last Breath, I'm just gonna stitch them together. I've also been doing some research since I last played, and I've actually constructed a list of attacks that he does. Maybe I should show off that list. But in my delve, I found, including the surprise attack, Phase 1 has 20 attacks, and Phase 2 has 10 attacks. And then Phase 3 has a singular attack. That is the entire phase. Anyway, what's the next attack? I should probably pulled up that list ahead of time. Oh, it's Blaster Side Ladders. The biggest attack I need to know of ahead of time is Spinning Bone, because I need to hold down and left before that attack begins. Which is the attack after this one. Yes, this is Spinning Bone. Goodness me, I almost didn't hold down and left. In my research, I found that a good way to do Spinning Bone is to hold X. Well, I did it well enough, but I keep forgetting that I can hold X to slow down your heart's movement. What's this attack? Because I have a list. So I have like a list on the side of attacks that he uses. Platform blasters. Fun. Remember that RNG I mentioned earlier? This is one of those RNG moments, but it's not that bad. At least I like to think it's not that bad. Ow. The most annoying thing blasters can hit you in the menu. Being in the menu, you are not safe. Anyway, this should be the halfway point. But if a blaster, like, fires, the fire can last beyond the attack. So, for example, if there's a blaster pointed at the fight button and the attack ends, you just take mandatory damage. Anyway. Oh yeah, I should probably— ow, goodness me. I'm still trying to figure out if it's better to jump over, like, if it's better to, like, move right, jump over 3 bones, and then move right, jump over 3 bones, or if I should just be constantly jumping over 2 bones each time. No, I'm gonna go into mini blaster spam with this much health. I have been getting really good at mini blaster spam. Goodness me. This should be shortcuts 1. Yep. This is the longest— this is actually my longest no-heal record. Yeah, my no-heal record is just before, or like after orange bones I typically heal. This is actually a new record in terms of no-heal. Wow, this is a really good attempt. Can't wait to do gravity. From the runs I've seen, gravity is usually the no-hit ender. This attack. It's not hard, it's not like a hard attack in terms of the fact that usually you only take like 1 damage per hit, but it's a hard attack in terms of the fact that if you're doing a no-hit run, you can't take any damage per hit. Do I heal? What's the next attack? Platform hops. Ah, that could end poorly. Sure. Ah. Ah, goodness me. Big blaster spam. This should be fine. This one's a bit more reactive than small blasters, because small blasters you can kind of just get away with moving around in random directions. But with big blasters, you kind of have to go perpendicular to the blasters. And you know what? This is no longer a no-heal run, or this is no longer a no-heal, so... Ah! There's an example of a blaster hitting you in the menu. There is a textbook example of a blaster hitting you in the menu. What's next? Shortcuts 2. Ah, fun. It actually shouldn't be that bad. I am not doing this intended way. Oh, well. I did it anyway. Oh. Oof. This one should be fine. Honestly, maybe I should, like, include my list of attacks in the description of the video. Probably should have done that. Anyway, this is the final attack. So I probably want to use the noodles. Or the pie. Ah, ladders, how fun. I don't need that 2 health. One neat thing is that we technically won't have to need to, like, no-hit the healing attacks. Because in a perfect no-hit run, we never heal. Oof. Ow. Ah. Wow, it's been a hot minute since I've died to phase 1. Yeah. Okay, so if you want the list of attacks I have on the side here, in case you guys are curious, it's surprise attack, short hops, blue bone hops, varied hops, platforming 1, platforming 2, blaster side ladders, spinning bone, platform blasters, orange bones, mini blaster spam, shortcuts 1, gravity, platform hops, big blaster spam, shortcuts 2, Pain Train. I called it Pain Train because he says, well, you just earned yourself a one-way ticket to the Pain Train, but, it's actually more just a ladders feature. Why is... that's why. Platform Bones, Gravity, and Final Attack. So that's, roughly the stuff I got here. Ow. Bit worse than last time, but that's fine. Also, no goal today. I was thinking of setting a goal, but I had no clue what goal I would set that's easily obtainable. I didn't know you could clip the top bone. Like when those, in that, opening where the opening is on the, in that attack where the opening is on the attack. I didn't know you could, flip into the top part of those bones. Man came around and told him everything he knows. Ah! They add up to something. Your actions add up to something. Fun fact, you actually don't have to avoid that third blaster, as you very much saw. The attack ends right before you take damage. This is spinning bone, right? Yes. So I actually found from someone that you can do spinning bone like this. Ow. Okay, I think I need to sync it up a bit better, but that should be how you do it. Okay. RNG time, boys! Well, technically the random blaster spam is also RNG time, because there is just a random chance that the final blaster of that attack aims at the fight button, and if it does that, then you just guaranteed take damage. Anyway. Nice. However, with that attack, if like you get bad RNG, you can work around it. The RNG of blaster spam is incredibly unlikely, but it is 100% unavoidable. Oof. Oof, I just tanked that. Goodness me. Yeah, mini blaster spam is one of those attacks that either goes really well or really badly. And there kinda is no in between. Ah, bone ladders. Can I just say the mini blaster spam healing attack, hardest attack in the game? Well, aside from the obvious answer, phase 3 is the hardest attack in the game because it's the entire phase. My cursor's not... Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Just want to make sure my cursor wasn't on screen. No, it's fine. What is this? Great, gravity. RNG! My beloved! This attack does technically have... That attack does technically have RNG. In fact, it is the RNG-dependent attack that messes up most runs. Big blaster spam. Oh. I avoided the attack and then I walked into the attack. Goodness me. By the way, just real quick disclaimer, I do not recommend that you compare my gameplay to your gameplay if you're like new to Last Breath, because I've played Last Breath far too much to the point where I kind of just have all these attacks down to muscle memory. Just a quick disclaimer of like, don't feel like you're trash at the game because you're seeing this gameplay. Because even if I'm not no-hitting this, this gameplay is still impressive. I will admit. Not to brag! Wait. Hold it, what? Wait a minute! Okay, I need to experiment with that next time. Because I think I just found a safe spot. That's amazing if I just did. I need to... Snowman? Yeah. Alright, this is platform bones. For... There's a spot. There's probably a spot somewhere in there that I can stand without having to move around so much. Alright, fellas. More RNG! Not really RNG as much as just pray you don't get hit. And then this is the final... Oh, this is the final attack. I need to be careful. Probably could just Legendary Hero here, honestly. Yeah. Nice! And that means that we end this with both full heals and 2 normal heals. That's pretty good! That's a... Yep. That's pretty good! Not gonna lie! Okay, looking at just eyeing that attack, it looks like there's no safe spot on that ladders. But I think the Pain Train ladders, there is a safe spot. Ah! I just ate that! Ah, okay. It is so cruel. It is so cruel that after the blaster wheel, they throw random blaster spam at you. That's one thing that's always been so cruel about this fan game. Hey kid, I'm taking a break for a bit. Could certainly use one right now. Look kid, this isn't going anywhere. We both know that. The man that's watching us right now, he would probably agree with that. I'm gonna ask this for the last time. Why are you doing this? Is it because you're unhappy? Is it because of a certain desire for power? Or is this some kind of sort of inside joke I'm not getting? In any case, you really gotta stop. All the monsters, even the ones who try to protect you. Yeah. Look, maybe we haven't gotten to understand each other. Maybe all you really need is a bit of acceptance. So, I'll be this time. But you're gonna be the one who will take the first step, okay? Come on, kid. I believe in you. So last time, I think we actually did get to see the Mercy ending. Which I found interesting, because in normal Undertale, you spare Sans and he betrayal kills you, but here he actually just lets you spare him. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Anywho, I think I will restart phase 1. And in case you're curious, that is why I have Alt F4 as one of my button combinations, because that's the fastest way to reset the game. I said I was probably going to focus on phase 1 today. I think I will do like phase 2 and phase 3 like at least once, but welcome back. I hope you guys really like Not a Slacker anymore. I'm gonna be hearing it quite a bit over these next few days. Let's throw back to the old times, sort of. This is just beginning. You know, I'm not just gonna stand there and take it, right? You should know better than this. Back into it. Hang on, where's my list? Yeah, okay, this is, oh yeah, it's this one. Ow. I took one singular damage point from that attack. Gosh. That middle hop is the hardest. Platforming one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Well, I have been doing primarily only Undertale stuff. I do want to be a variety content creator, so I think that after today, my next stream will be something non-Undertale related, and then I'll do day 3. But I think I'm gonna throw in some other non-Undertale related stuff as I do this, because this is gonna take a long time. Damageless. Nice. Though I have a bit of hope knowing that I'm getting some of these attacks down damageless already. Ah, well, not that one, apparently. I'm getting all the quote-unquote easy attacks down damageless is the big problem. Nice. Now that's how you do it, except you don't clip the bone. Platform blasters. Ow! Ow! This is kind of a bad platform blasters. Alright, I'm healing already. Ladders! You're not gonna lie, ladders isn't too bad. What do you mean? Also, for those who don't know, blue bones, you need to stand still in order to not get hurt, and orange bones, you have to be moving through them. So, well, this game specifically, there are two methods to doing blue and orange bones. There's movement detect and there's input detect. And Last Breath uses input detect, which it detects if you're holding down an input, and then if you're holding down the input, you get hurt by blue bones and don't get hurt by orange bones. Ow. I think, yeah, shortcuts one. Yes, now we have, RNG, fun! This entire stream has just been me complaining about RNG, hasn't it? To be fair, RNG, I did not realize it, but RNG is actually a pretty big factor in Phase 1. However, part of it is just skill. And that attack is... It's really easy in terms of the fact that you're unlikely to die on it, but it's really hard in terms of not taking damage. This is... Oh yeah, we just had gravity, so this is platform hops. Yep. This attack. Nice. Did damageless. Big blaster spam. Fun. Wonder which attacks I've done damageless, like, at least once. Shortcuts too. Yeah. Pain train one. Alright, I need to test. This is the one where I need to test. Oh my goodness, it works! Ha! Ah, you've got to be kidding me! It kinda works. Ow. So, it technically works? But then, I got hit by the bone on the left. So the problem is that it's a neat way to cheese it, but I don't know how you cheese it and still maintain damageless because of that bone on the left. Yeah, it's just platform bones, gravity, and then it's a final attack. Actually pretty close to the end here. Yeah, now it's just gravity. Ow. That's 89. We use a stake here. That's unfortunate. Oh, well, I can do the final attack with that health. We're still... Actually, yeah, we have 2 full heals and 3 extra items. We saved 1 extra item this run. Getting good at this. Anyway. You reached quite a milestone. It's not gonna be a special attack again. You're not gonna trick me with that again. Ah! Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I just ate that blaster wheel. Oh. Well then. Let's take a bit of a break from this Phase 1 nonsense. spice it up a bit. Pulling out phase 2. Because why not? Just to spice it up. See how good I still am at phase 2 despite not having practiced in a long time. Ah, the stupid screen flipping. Right, he just flips your screen. To this point where I talk about what inputs I'm currently inputting to move my soul, and you realize how much of a pain this is. I think screen flipping is like the #1 reason why I put the up, down, left, right thing in the bottom right corner. Yo, RNG blaster! Because we wanted more RNG! What's the use? It's no use! How fun! Upside down mini blaster spam. Gosh, imagine you're just like minding your own business and all of a sudden, like, your vision just turns upside down. Oh, I didn't see the pattern at all. I mean, the pattern's not random. Oof. No healing items so far. Oh yeah, I also did a graphic for this fight. How many attacks in are we? That was... color delayed blasters. We're on attack... 7. We're on attack 7. We've gotten like halfway through the fight without using a single healing item. Nice. Alright, let's stake up. This is... actually easier than... those bone ladders are actually easier than phase 1. The phase 1 variant of that attack is harder than the phase 2 variant because they're slowed down to match your speed. Oh yeah, this is the easiest attack. Alright, I'm gonna do this bit every time. The bit of look at this gameplay. Ow! Look at this gameplay. Got some real intense gameplay going on here. oh, I tanked that. Oh well, that's fine. Some real intense gameplay there. Yeah, this is attack 8. Ah, the diagonal bones. This nightmare. Oof. Yeah, this is shortcuts, and then it's the final attack. Yeah, and now we're on the final attack. Oh wow, I aced that! Goodness me! Oof. Yeah, no, I think I have 6 healing items. Wow! Goodness me! I only healed twice. That's impressive. RNG! I don't know how I haven't gotten hit yet. Oh, whoops, I messed this up. Oh, nice. All right, I don't know what the technique for this is. I know there's a technique, but I don't know what it is. Easiest blaster wheel. Oh, nice! Nice, we beat it. Anywho, now we're gonna head back to phase 1. Back to grinding phase 1. That's actually a pretty good run of phase 2. Not gonna lie. Maybe I should do phase 2 first. I do think that phase 2 probably will be the easiest phase, since it's shorter than phase 1 and has less, well, it has less unavoidable RNG and bogus like that, so maybe I should be doing phase 2. So I was going to focus on phase 1 today, so I'm going to focus on phase 1 today. Hey, yes. Sans. Ow. Hello? Cool! He was left speechless by my performance, apparently. This game is minorly buggy. Ow. Alright. Hang on, What is this? I'll eventually memorize these attacks, but for now. Oh, right, varied hops. Can you stop throwing middle hops at me? They're the hardest ones to do. Because for short hops, you just tap it, and for big hops, you hold it, but for middle hops, you have to, like, hold and then stop holding it. Platforms too. Side ladders. And then we have the spinning bone. Okay. Ow! Took a single hit of damage. Spinning bone! Was a bit too far left. Now I'm holding... Honestly, that attack is a lot easier now I'm holding X on it. Ah! Ow. Oh, goodness me. Orange bones. Yippee, I made it to part 2 of phase 1. What do you mean? These bones are... Orange bones are so funky. Sure, we'll do mini blaster spam at 40 health. This won't end poorly. Well, it didn't end poorly. Bit of a shame we have to use our full heal, but... Or, it did end poorly, but we at least didn't die, is what I meant to say. Ow. I took a single hit. Next is... I can't think. Gravity. Gosh, why did I decide to no-hit last breath and not something normal like the base Sans fight? I probably should have tried to no-hit the base Sans fight, but I wanted to be cool, apparently. I didn't think this would be that much harder. But it is a lot harder. The entire point of the game is that it's harder. Platform hops. I think there's an easier method to that, but I can't figure it out for the life of me. Big blaster spam. Ah! Okay. Shortcuts too. Pain train. Alright, so I'm starting to think that this actually isn't really cheese. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It'd be so great if I could figure out what to do with that. Or if I can figure out how to do it in a way that doesn't make me hit the last bone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, research that. Anyway. Then again, it might just be easier to do the intended way. What's next? Platform bones. Gravity! No, I'm gonna hold all 4 directions. Oh, that's a bad idea. Oh, yeah, that was the pattern I wanted, but I messed it up. That's 99, which caps out 92. Cool. Ow! Oh, nice! You got, 6 healing items this time. To be fair, one of them isn't a full heal this time, but... you got 6 healing items. That's pretty neat. Means we're getting better. I now realize I probably shouldn't stand at the very top. We beat it again! Honestly though, like, okay, ignoring the final attack, which I always just barely live on. Gosh, the annoying thing is it looks like there's a lot of RNG that goes into the final attack. That's the really annoying thing. Anyway, yippee, we beat phase 1 again. We just... I'm like... I'm like beginning to feel physically tired, and I am surprised that a video game is doing that to me. Do we do phase 1 again? Do we try another attempt of phase 2? I think I'm gonna end the stream off with phase 3. Well, I've been going for like an hour. Wow. Yeah, I think, actually, do we just hit the hour mark? Yeah, we just hit the hour mark, huh? That's crazy. Could do phase 1, we could do phase 2 again, or... might just keep practicing. I think I'm gonna do one more attempt of phase 1, one more attempt of phase 2, and then we'll end the stream off with an attempt of phase 3. Or maybe not. I don't know how long I want to go for. So far, our attempts have been pretty good. I think after this attempt, I'm gonna do a BRB, take a break. damageless. Nice. Still a no-hit. This is a pretty good no-hit run. Aww. Well, it was good while it lasted. That was amazing, though. We did like the first 3 attacks no-hit. Like true no-hit. Wow. Fairy Bones can be rough, though. Fairy Bones is also kind of RNG dependent in terms of the fact that the middle hop is very much harder than the high hop and low hop. Okay, but this is actually like a pretty good run, though. Aww. Spinning bone! It's the bone that spins! How cool! Platform blasters. Damageless? I think that was damageless, it might not have been. Mini Blaster spam! With 63 health! I haven't healed yet. And of course it goes badly once Mini Blaster spam starts. Of course it does. Seriously, hardest attack in the game. Well, aside from the obviously phasery, but... Oh gosh, do I go to the sides and then the corner? Yes. Because the devious thing about that attack is that you go sides and then corner, and then later on you go corner and then sides. RNG time! Actually, I think there is... Well, you have to watch his arm, because his arm gives you a bit of warning. But even then, it's still just kind of pray and hope you get past the attack. Ow. Big blaster spam. Got the big boys. Shortcuts too. Actually, let's do shortcuts too. I messed it up. Pain train. Ow! I really want to try and get that to work, but I think the actual best no-hit strategy is just sit on the bottom and accept that there is no cheese. Sad. That's platform bones, and then it's gravity. I'm gonna eat, because I do not trust myself to not mess up. Yeah. That attack is simple enough that I can usually just wing it. Gosh, that attack is a reaction nightmare. Final attack time, boys. Also, we're like consistently getting both full heals here. We only have 5 healing items. It's not as great as having 6, but we do have the full heal this time. Alright. You're going down. You're going down, Skelly Man. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gosh, if only you could hold X here. But unfortunately, holding X is nothing. Alright. The actual annoying thing about that blaster wheel is the fact that, when it comes down to that blaster wheel, it's really tight, but it looks like the first blaster of the wheel is randomized. So once again, there's just a chance that RNG makes that attack a nightmare. But I think the second and the rest of the blasters have a set point. But I'm pretty certain the first blaster of that attack is random. Anyway, another successful run. One where we actually have like 5 healing items, 2 of those healing items being full heals. Pretty cool. Alright. I think I'm going to do phase 2 again. Let's take a quick break. And by break, I mean I'm just gonna chill here for a moment while we rock to The slaughter continues. Hydration check, by the way. Gonna hydrate. Stretch check. Break time, fellas. It's stretch, hydrate, do your standing up stuff. I don't know if you guys can hear me at all. Gosh, I love Ben Lab's music. Music's made by Ben Lab. He's a great guy. Makes bangers like this one. The slaughter continues is what this is called. What's the first attack? Oh right, short hops. Well, quote-unquote short hops. Nice, only took 2 damage. Damageless too! It was so close to damageless, but RNG had the blaster on the fight button! It would have been damageless! Who's next? Or what's next? RNG blaster! Oh, fun! Alright, let's hope RNG blaster is kind to us! Technically the actual strat is like stand in like the middle or something and then react accordingly, but... Ayy! RNG Blaster was kind to us! Oh, shortcuts, how fun! It's bottom top, yep. I got it correct, but I still took 1 damage for some reason. Hey, platform hops again, plus mini blaster spam. I just tanked that blaster. At least these ones are slowed down to compensate for the fact that you're doing them upside down. I was about to say that rhyme, but then I realized that rhymed down with down. Oh, it's my favorite rhyme. Ending every rhyme with the same word. Collarbones, delayed blasters. Ah, fun! What order is this? mean? Stuff like that, I need to figure out how on earth orange bones work, because there are many times where I've gotten hit when I'm moving. And orange bones are supposed to not hurt you if you're moving. Gosh. Need to, like, figure out the jank of this game. Oh, yeah. I probably should have healed. Oh, well, it's fine, because this is the easiest attack in the game. Gameplay. Barely had to move. No? Have I haven't healed yet. No heal to attack 8? That's a new record. Maybe I should be doing phase 2. It's clearly much easier. Which honestly, it makes sense. He kind of is, yeah, that's his health bar. He kind of doesn't have much health left. So I guess it makes sense that this, the phase where he is barely alive is easier than the phase where he's perfectly fine. I say barely alive as to a skeleton. Monsters are weird. Like, is Sans like a magical monster, or is Sans an undead? These are the real questions that need answering. Like, does he look like a skeleton, or is he actually a skeleton? Need to figure out the anatomy of Sans. Anyway, shortcuts. Just the anatomy of skeleton monsters in general. You can go over that blaster. You shouldn't try to, but you can. Oof, that hurt. That's gonna be 85. Ah, we have to use a full heal here, don't we? Oh yeah, this is final attack, by the way. Yeah, but we have to use a full heal. Unfortunate. Where did I take 1 damage? Alright. 6 healing items again! Neat. We're like consistently getting through these phases with only like 2 to 3 healing items used. Which is pretty neat. Anyway. Time for this madness! Ah, I forgot! One day I'll do that attack correctly. Oof. Why have I done this? Anyway. There's a place you can stand without taking damage. I took 3 damage there. Oh, goodness me, that was not what I was supposed to do. Ah! Barely didn't move enough. Honestly, when I do day 3, which will be the... I plan to do something else next stream, but after that stream I'll do day 3. When I do day 3, I may just focus on phase 2, because honestly, phase 2 is kinda easier than phase 1. We'll do another attempt at this. Actually, I wonder. Okay, nope, you cannot get away with that. You have to jump. I tried holding down through the blue and orange bones, but obviously that doesn't work. I'm trying to figure out how the blue and orange bones work in this stupid game. It's not stupid, actually. Well, it's janky. In this janky game. That's what this game is. How fitting that the game that features a glitchy character, WD Gaster, is a glitchy game. Well, technically this game features Sans, but... like, 98% of Undertale fan games feature Sans. RNG Blaster! Ah, that's terrible luck. Ah, that's more terrible luck. Okay, technically I should not just be sitting in the corner. Yo! Ow! Oof. One singular point of damage. Ow. Collarbones and delayed blasters. Fine. Collarbones, easiest attack. Easiest attack time. Nice. Damageless. Even though I've done that damageless tons of times before. This isn't new. Shortcuts. Again. Oh goodness me, that was a brave jump. Thank goodness the attack ended early. Yeah, okay, so this is the final attack. Unfortunately, I think we have to use the noodles here. Alright. Prepare thyself, for the slaughter that is to come. Exactly as you ordered. Hey, I did it correctly this time. Gosh, how do I not... Eee! We did it! 52 health, too! That's not bad. Yeah, day 3 we're 100% grinding phase 2. It's definitely a lot easier than phase 1. It's probably because it's shorter. Anyway, time for the spooky phase. But I've been connected once more. It's Gaster time. Just taking control. What happens here? Right. bit off center, but I'm not gonna try to correct it. This is actually a pretty good run. What do I do now? I forgot. This music is really good, by the way. I want to stand as close to the blaster as you can without actually touching it. Nice. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just convinced that phase 1 is the hardest phase. I definitely should be focusing on phase 2 first. Well, I'll show this off again, I guess. I'll just let this play out. Anyway, I do not think we are anywhere near no-hitting everything, or no-hitting Last Breath, but I may just do the phases individually. I think Phase 2 doesn't seem unreasonable to no-hit, and I guess Phase 1 is the hardest to no-hit. Interesting how Phase 1, I think, is technically the easiest, or is supposed to be the easiest phase, but it's also the hardest to no-hit. At least I think. I mean, I've been practicing Phase 1 a lot, and barely practice any Phase 2, and you saw how well I did on both. Anyway. I am going to call it here for this stream. I plan to... I will mention that in terms of, like, when I stream, I plan to... I'll probably only do Sundays. There's a chance I might stream on, like, Saturday or Friday. But... Sundays is mostly what I'm reserving for my stream time. As for which Sundays, kind of just whenever I feel like it. Don't have any specific dates, just during whenever. That said, I have something else planned for next stream. And then for the stream after that, I'll do day 3. I think next stream I'm gonna show off something else. Since, I don't want to do Last Breath too much. It's probably going to get old real fast if everything I do is just Last Breath. Anyway, yippee, we made a lot of progress. I think we did a lot better than last stream. We're making progress. We are making progress. Thank you for joining me on this endeavor, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this outro. Outro stuff here, I don't know. Fun stream. Yippee, I'm gonna head off for tonight, and I guess I'll see you whenever I plan to stream again on not on Last Breath. but on something else.